Alright. Is that low? I'm gonna turn that music up just slightly. I don't know. Should be fine. I'm gonna assume it's fine. Welcome back to the realm. That is bad. Welcome back to Touhou. So in the week that I have been doing attempts, I have no good news to report, although I have almost good news. I gotta run to Misumaru's final. So that I almost got a 4th run in a stage 5. That's about it. So like I just kinda played this past week and fuck all happened. Hey, we're getting there though, alright? I knew getting back to stage 5 wasn't gonna be easy. Or cause like I had my hot streak where I was playing really well, but then now here I am. Now I gotta try to get another hot streak going. And it's not easy. It's not easy being green. Ah, fuck it. It's not. Apparently it's also not easy to just tap to the left. Who would have guessed? Who would have suspected such a thing? Feel immense sadness having missed that yin-yang. It's like I am now cripplingly depressed. Yeah, I didn't know how to restream that there. I just think it's like, it's just a natural thing that happens over time with this game, like, because like, I feel like when I was like learning like the fucking new strats or whatever, like, you know, like it started out where it was like I was dying a lot because I wasn't used to them. Then I started getting a little more used to them, and then I was like getting it like super consistent. And then now we're just here where I'm not getting them consistent at all. I think it's just a problem where it's like, it kind of just revolves into like a routine in my head. See like that. Like I didn't take out that fairy. And that kind of just fucked me over. I think like how it does work, because I was kind of realizing this yesterday. So you want to make sure to stall with the with the fairies in the back, like just the, you know, like the 2 reds and 2 blues. Because you want to kill them, because that's how you get like more of them to like spawn on screen, so you can get more like power or whatever. So it's like you want to focus on them, but you don't want to focus on them for too long, because if you take too long, or like if you're not focusing on the ones on the sides enough, then you end up in that situation where it's like that you just kind of have like 2 left over that you need to take care of, and it's like, well, shit. See, there we go. That was better. And 171 is pretty good as well. You can like fully optimize the power collection there, but it's like as long as I'm getting like 170 from that setup, and I have like a decent, like I have a decent like window of time to like line myself up for the free fairies coming down, like that's still really good. You know what I mean? Like that's still like just a huge improvement. It's like, I may die a lot trying to do that strat, but to be fair, I died a lot trying to do my original strategy as well, so really doesn't change that much. Dude, recently I've been, cause like, I think that there was like a part of my brain where like, I didn't really want to read any more like Cheating Detective Satori or Lotus Eaters until they were finished. But yesterday, I was just like, you know what? Let's see where the plot of those are at. And so I have now officially caught up on Cheating Detective Satori, and I'm reading through Lotus Eaters. And man, I forgot just how fun those stories are to read. Like, it's just fun to just see, like, Touhou characters just goof around and doing shit. To be fair, Cheating Detective is, like, a little... it's more serious. Oh, I bought the wrong thing. Cheating Detective is, like, more serious. It's not, like... I don't know, like it's less of them like just kind of sitting back and goofing off, and more so like oh shit, we gotta like stop what's going on here. But I don't know, it's still fun to read. Like reading Touhou when it's a little more serious is also fun in some way. Hey, Mecha, hold on, I'll read. I have a feeling I know what your message is going to be, but let me give me a second. God damn it. Let's play stage 4. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I've definitely been making the let's go gambling joke a lot. It's like... It just makes so much sense of this game because we have a literal fucking gambling. We have somebody who actually owns a gambling ring. It's perfect. This entire game is just Sonya's fucking gambling den. It's amazing. Damn, that power collection kind of shit, though. Kind of looking like a shit. Yeah, I remember though the reason yesterday I decided to like actually like read. The main reason I decided to try reading Cheating Detective again was because I was watching an Asprey stream VOD, and he was talking a little bit about it, and I'm not gonna name who, but he was talking about like how somebody got stabbed through the chest in the story, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what's going on in fucking Cheating Detective Satori? What the hell is happening? That was my main motivation. Just hearing somebody got stabbed. There was a guy that spent so many years at the casino, he doesn't even bat an eye when he loses 40k anymore. Oh god. He's a hardened veteran of the casino. That would be Chimbo. That would be. He doesn't bat an eye when he fucking robs me of my lives. My 40k. It's like each life in Touhou is actually worth 20k. Every time you die, you lose 20k. So I've lost a lot of money over the course of this run, like a lot of money, you know what I mean? Like, ah, man, I'm fucked. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's great. I really survived to that. Oh yeah, another thing about fucking another thing about CDS. I love the art in that series. I remember the artist did shift hands at some point. And like the original art style of CDS was like pretty interesting. Like it was very unique. I think personally I do prefer like the newer version, although I do think the older version was cool as well. But I think one thing I especially love about like the new art or whatever is just how terrifying they can manage to make people's faces look. Like not in a bad way, like just intentionally. Like if they want to make a character look intimidating, they really know how to. But I love that. I think Flandre is like by far one of the best examples of that. Flandre and Mizuchi have great faces in that. I like the current artist, but Touhou manga series go on for so long that we get to see the artist evolution. Instead, we don't get to see that from the original artist. Yeah. Yeah, that is, yeah. What happened to the original artist? Like, did they just like stop working on like just stuff in general, or did they like die? Because I think I remember hearing that they died or something, although I don't actually know if that was true or whether that was just a rumor. They got sick. Okay, so yeah, so they didn't die, but they weren't in any like condition to keep drawing. That's still sad. They may have died. Yeah, hopefully not. You know, again, like just getting to like see their art of some of the characters, like it was pretty cool. Like I wasn't like, again, I'm not a huge fan of the style itself, but I still liked looking at it. On a on another note, or like on a different note, because like again, I haven't caught up with Lotus Eaters, but I've been reading that as well, and like I didn't realize like how much like Touhou 18 rep like Lotus Eaters got. Like we get to see there's a lot of characters from 18 that like just have speaking roles in that story. Like Sanrio just straight up gets to open up like a gambling ring in the human village. Which explains why she had one in Genso Wanderer Foresight. I just thought they put it there because it was more convenient. Which is technically the case, because in that game the casino itself is not like associated with the bar, or it's not associated with Geidonte, which it is in the manga. But still, I just thought that was interesting. Like, it is genuinely really fun to get to see Sanyo in a way that isn't, you know, here. It's fun to see her be, it's fun to get to see her, like, be her own character and doing her own things. Cause, like, for months, I've just known her as the girl who kills, like, 90% of my runs. It's like, Sanyo's the girl who kills 90% of my runs, and then Misamaru is the girl who kills the other 9%. Apparently Zun picked the new artist because they could draw fighting scenes, so I have to wonder, was CDS always meant to be an action series? Was Zun just banking on the original one to get good at drawing them, or was it originally meant to be more chill? Yeah, that is interesting to think about. Yeah, it may... Huh, that is true. He may have, like, shifted his focus later on. Or at the very least, like, as he was starting to make the story, he realized, like, oh yeah, we kind of need more of, like, a fighting aesthetic for some of this. Because, yeah, CDS does have a lot of fights. Which, by the way... by the way, something amazing that I was not expecting. They gave fucking Koichi a machete. Or they gave Koichi a butcher's knife. She just canonically fucking fights with a butcher's knife, which is not something I was aware of. I know there's like the whole Bloody Mary thing in Urban Legend Limbo, but I didn't realize that she just actually had a butcher's knife on her. It's been a while since I thought about Koichi, but she's definitely an up there character for me, and moments like that are why. Okay, so she did have that knife in Urban Legend Limbo. I realize I've never actually played Urban Legend in Limbo. I really need to. I haven't played Urban Legend in Limbo or Hopeless Masquerade. I've played literally every other fighting game besides those. Like I've played fucking 7.5 or whatever. Like I've played Lamp. I've played it's not Lamp, but I like calling it Lamp. I've played fucking Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. I've played Soku, and then I've played Antinomy of Common Flower. So the only two that I've missed that I'm aware of are Urban Legend and Limbo and Hopeless Masquerade. Alright, let's go gambling. Alright, how lucky is Lily feeling at the slots? Come on, Lily. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. Alright, roll me another big one, Lily. Roll me another big one. I fucked up. She did, actually. She did roll me a big one. Oh, it is her... Wait, does she have that butcher's knife in her ult? I just thought she had, like, a kitchen knife. There's not even an explanation for it. She just calls the opponent to tell them she's right behind them, and then surprise London handshake. I love calling it the London handshake. Also, that Sonya fight went horribly. I'm pretty sure that was a literal LNN pace until Sonya. I need to... I've seen the animation for that super before. I just thought she had a regular knife on her. Or just like a regular kitchen knife. I guess I need to recheck that. Yeah, I didn't really focus the middle fairies enough. You know, but also in Lotus Eaters, I noticed that Marissa also has a butcher's knife. It's either like a butcher's knife or a machete, and then fucking what's her name, Nemuno also has like a machete. And I'm like, man, a lot of Touhou characters like having just like machetes or like machete-like weapons. That's free whole characters that just like, okay, for Nemuno it makes sense, and for Marissa it sort of makes sense, but still. Gambling? Where? It's all around you, Minus. It's all around you. Plan B for when the spell card battle isn't enough. The B stands for butcher. Shoot away the disaster. Shoot everything. Bring it on. I've dealt with a pattern like this before. In fact, I've dealt with a pattern. I've dealt with... God damn it. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just trying to say I've dealt with this pattern too many times before. God, it's insane. Like, I've only had, like, one run that's, like, that was, like, stage 4 paced, and I've already been playing for 20 minutes. I don't really have time to go over, like, extra for today, because I realize I got plans afterwards. I'm gonna be going to a tournament. There's a monthly happening today. In the Super Smash Bros. Of Ultimate. I'm gonna go there and go 0-2, and I'm gonna be like, nice. Actually, the last tournament I went to was fucking hilarious, because or the last monthly I went to was absolutely hilarious, because there was like there was like a bunch of like last minute DQs, because I think like a bunch of people signed up, but they like weren't able to actually like go. Oh, for like one reason or another, and because of that, I ended up getting top 16. Just because of fuck ton of people DQ'd. It was like me and somebody else who definitely should not have been in top 16 made it there. Actually, I think the other person got like top 8 or something. And we were both popping off for it. It was hilarious. It was like my bracket path to top 16 was literally like I what was it? I think like I think it was like round 1 I played against somebody, I lost, and then I went into losers, and then I won, and then I was in top 16. Because I skipped my round 1, or my actual round 1 opponent, and then, or my first round 1 opponent was a DQ, and then my second and third losers matches were also DQs. So, top player by technicality, exactly. I'm a top player if nobody else is playing the game. It's also how it works. That's also how I play Touhou, actually. I'm a top player if you discredit, like, literally any other top player in this game. You know, actually, by that logic, technically, if you just forget Zone exists, I'm actually the person who made Touhou. True fact. True fact. Why are you moving over there? That's not fun. Oh, and that's not a game over. This song is infuriating me. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Or, I don't think I've ever heard somebody say that about a Touhou song before, but that's hilarious. I mean, I guess I could see it for that one. It's very loud. It is a very, like, high-pitched song, I will say. I typically just don't even think about, like, I don't think about the songs typically when I'm playing. My brain just tunes them out after a while as I just get lost in the grind. I think one of the funniest things I've ever heard about a Touhou song was when Asper FM referred to UFO Stage 1 as penis music, which was not a saying I had ever heard before. That was not a phrase I had heard up until that point. I was kind of able to piece together what it meant, though, just by the context of the word. just by listening to the song itself. Do 48. UFO intro. Now Yukari's theme from Scarlet Web Rhapsody's penis music. I don't remember that one. I don't remember what her theme sounds like. It's been forever since I played through Scarlet Web Rhapsody. I played through it. I realized I did play for it twice though. I played for it like once on my own, and then I showed my dad it. Well, I think that was like that was like at least a year ago by this point. Must have been. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's a reset. I forgot. The one that sounds like Circus. I don't remember the song. You know what? Real quick, because I'm kind of curious. This will take like 2 seconds. Hold on. YouTube. Load it up. Friggin' Touhou Scarlet Weather Rhapsody OST Yukari theme. Scarlet Weather Rhapsody Extended or Scarlet Weather Rhapsody? Or there's just Scarlet Web Rhapsody, Yukari's theme, Night Falls, Evening Star. I'm just gonna click this one. Oh, this song. Yeah, here, we'll listen to this for a run. We'll listen to this until we get out of stage 1. Or until, like, a few minutes have passed. Whatever happens first. I forgot about this song. I don't know if I ever realized this was Yukari's theme when I was playing. To be fair, I didn't really associate any, like, character... Or my brain doesn't really associate character themes for the most part. I'm more so just like, oh, this song. Because, like, if you played this song for me, I would not have known this was Yukari's theme. Wait. Can you put this on 1.5 times speed? Sure thing. Hold on. Oh my god, they're going fucking insane. They're going fucking crazy. Okay, this is my new favorite Touhou song. This is officially my new favorite theme. I found it. I found it. Oh my god. The accordion player is overdose. I get it. Like he's going fucking insane. He's got the biggest grin on his face right now. His eyes are bloodshot. He has minutes to live and he doesn't give a fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. I think we're actually gonna clear stage 1 under these conditions. I don't know how the fuck I've done it. To be fair, I haven't done it yet. Hold on. Hold on. Oh wow, that's incredible luck actually. Wait a minute. LNN stage 1? Under these conditions? This song is me trying to learn IN stage 4. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a great stage. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna give it a few seconds of this. Honestly, it doesn't even sound that much different. I put it at ×2 speed. Mike wanted you to stop the song. Alright, well. In her respect and her honors, I will stop it. Oh, fuck, volume mixer. Perfect. That was the greatest. I'm glad we did that. It, like, God, if I actually like made like YouTube content or whatever, that would be like a perfect song to just like play. You know what I mean? Like just the 1.5 times version of that would be so great to play for when like something fucking chaotic is happening. That's an amazing song. That's amazing. 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, come on, you goobers. You think you can shoot me in this game? It's never gonna happen. It's literally never gonna happen, actually. It's never even happened once. It's never happened once. I hate it when, like, I just get put in a bad spot and that fairy takes, like, 7 years to die. Because I just can't hit her, and I'm like, great. I'm just like, great. You know? That's me. That's what I'm like. I do realize that most Touhou songs played at 1.5 times speed would probably be funny to me. Like, can you imagine like Night of Nights or whatever played at fucking 1.5 times speed? Like, that shit would be funny. I think just like with like the I do think though with Yukari's theme that was particularly very funny. Cause like, yeah, cause the song already does sound a little bit funny, and then you just add the 1.5 times speed to it, and it becomes a gold mine. Oh yeah, grab that life. Alright. Well, we have another LNN run in a stage 3. Let's get it. You know, something my brain's thinking about is kind of like, what's like the worst combination of stages you could possibly have in Touhou? Because, like, okay, let me explain my thought process. Because Manazaxis brought up, you know, like, IN stage 4, and I was like, ah, yeah, that stage is great. 8. But, like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, I'd prefer IN stage 4 to, like, I'd prefer, like, IN stage 4 to, like, you know, fucking 18 stage 4. But I'm like, well, like, I say that, right? But, like, I don't know whether I'd rather be playing Touhou 8, because I'd have to deal with Kaguya. Also, that was fucking terrible. Because it's like in this game, I'd rather deal with Chimata than I would deal with Kaguya, right? But I'd gladly take stage 3 and 4 from IN as compared to fucking as compared to stage 3 and 4 in this game. Do I only say that because of the mechanics though? Maybe. Well, because if it was like those stage patterns, but in this engine, would I like them? In my head, they don't feel bad. But again, that might just be more so associated to the game itself. They might honestly be just as painful if it was the same gameplay mechanics Touhou 18 had. I guess that's something to consider, yeah. Could you imagine, like, IN, but you could be bumped down to 20 power at any point? I like to think that Nightfalls is just Yukari finding out about different music genres and messing with them. That's fun. I like that idea. But I'd let you know that I just got bad RNG on Buddhist Diamond. Ah. The classic. Making the hardest Touhou game? This just exists? Okay, so this conversation is not original. The original from Lamp is smooth, slow, and a bit ominous. Scarlet Weaver Rhapsody is her finding out that accordions exist, and It's Enemy of God of Almond Flowers is her finding out about Russian hard bass. Hold on. I'm gonna let this run die first, and then I wanna take a little bit of time to compare these. And by take a little bit of time, I mean just play the game while listening to them. I want to hear the Russian bass, honestly. Fuck. I literally just ran right into that. I'm not paying enough attention. Yeah. I think I got it. No, I didn't. You know, that's what I'm saying. Russian hard bass sounds funny. Hold on. Let me pull up the Russian. Okay, let's see here. But not Scarlet Weaver Rhapsody. Instead, a tin of, oh fuck. Wait, no, and yeah, that one. 15.5, here we go. Oh, I forgot to mute the game. Damn. Fucking go off, Yukari. Go off. I don't remember this song at all. This is nice. I love that piano. That's great. Yeah, that was just terrible resource collecting on my part. Well, it was just terrible crowd control. Got on the wrong side of the fairies. Woo! Wait, this one never plays during story mode? Well, that explains why I've never heard it. Or the... Well, I guess there's a chance I've heard it before, but that would at very least like explain why like I have no memory of this song as far as I'm aware. At least for the other one, I was like, yeah, yeah, I remember the song now. Oh, listen to this part. This part's nice. I would not have realized this was an official song. Like, I think that's the main thing. You could have told me this was fan made, and I would have believed you. or like if we're like if like we were like in a car ride together, and you played this, and you're like, oh yeah, this is like a fan made Yukari theme that somebody made. I would have been like, oh, that's cool. Alright, how long have I been listening to this? Like 5 minutes now or something? 3 minutes. Okay, well, I think it's officially looped. Hold on. Out of curiosity. Scarlet, yeah. Lamp Yukari theme. Evening Star or okay, yeah, no, not Evening Star. We need. Oh wait, no, Nightfall's Evening Star. Yeah, that's it. Re-extended. Is re-extended what we're looking for? This is like 10 minutes. Is this correct? Sounds correct. Here, let's compare the first couple of seconds to this one. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. I like this one more because this is 10 minutes, not 4. The extent is just the uploader making a cleaner loop. Got it. Okay. We open a tin of me common flowers real quick to check. Like to check whether it like plays in the story mode or not, or whether it's like. Kind of lost where everything was. I bet I'm lost to a loop of just just fucking Russian bass. After the Russian bass got introduced, everything kind of became a blur. Three, 2, 1, 0. Definitely could have taken out the Ever Fairy there. I just wasn't feeling particularly confident in that. You're saying who it was arranged by? Arranged by Elementus A1. So yeah, technically a fan arrangement, just in an official game. Interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah. So Zun didn't compose it himself, but it is like it's in a real game, or it's in like an officially released game. It's interesting. Zun did make the Scarlet River Rhapsody one though, right? Pretty sure that was him. He definitely made this one. He absolutely made this one. Yeah. I guess, like, yeah, since the fighting games are a spin-off, it would make sense that, like, the fighting games would have, like, more, like, would have some more, like, outsourced, like, tracks. It wouldn't be like Zone would make all of those. The original songs are still composed by Zun. There are exceptions, like with Unknown X, but those are rare. Holy fuck, I need to reroute out the end of Horai Jewel because I need to POC the items. Ah, shit. I would not want to imagine, like... yeah, I forget what Horai Jewel looks like. Like, but I don't want to have to imagine fucking routing to pick up items during any of her cards. Checked with Ansoku, but those don't say hero range each theme. Interesting. Can't believe this. Zun's not giving credit to the artist. Cringe developer. No, when it ends, you auto-collect items and you want to be above the POC for that. Oh, I getcha. Oh, so yeah, like that, because that is her final, right? So you have to make sure you cap her final as high as possible so you get, like, the maximum item collection. Oh my god, yeah, that sounds annoying. I'm gonna play a song so I think this is funny. Hold on. Just loop this real quick because this is a 2-minute song. It won't last this entire stage. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this for stage 3 real quick. Don't mind me. I mean, all fighting games pre-Urban Legend are arranged by Yuto Akiyama. Well, let me read that in a second. Shit. I was trying to go under that Bryce bullet. I failed. Ooh. Okay, cool. We capped that. Yeah, we did that. That was us. We did it. Congratulations, gamers. Also, in case anyone's wondering what this song is, this is called the popcorn song. So if you're ever grinding, if you're ever grinding SA and you need or if you're ever grinding the popcorn section in SA, well, don't worry. This song would work perfectly for that. This is literally the popcorn song. No way that hit me. You gotta be kidding me. Why did I do that? Why did I go for that? Oh, is this the Crazy Frog? Is this from Crazy Frog? I don't really know that show. I just know this is called the popcorn song. It's like Hot Butter's dash popcorn song. Or was it dash? Yeah, Hot Butter dash popcorn song. Fighting games were arranged by Akiyama. But I wanted to check if Nightfalls in that game was arranged directly by Zone or not. The Touhou wiki says it was Akiyama, so there's that. Sounds really similar. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. This does sound similar. So Crazy Frog either remixed that song that we were just listening to, or the song you're just listening to is a remix of this. I heard the version that I played, I heard first, so I'm gonna say that mine's the original version out of pure bias and nothing else. I have no hard evidence, but I'm going to state that as if it's a fact. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna get very angry. I'm gonna be very mad. But not at myself, because of course not at myself. Why would I ever get mad at myself for spreading false information on the internet? No. The fault clearly lies with everybody else for, you know, just because. I probably should not have lived that. I'm gonna be honest and forthright. I probably shouldn't have lived that. That was real bad. This can't be a song from the actual show, can it? You gotta be kidding me. I accidentally tapped too far to the left at the last possible second, because of course I did. You know, I'm pretty sure this song is a parody. There's no way this is from the actual show itself. This sounds like way too much like a parody. I think Crazy Frog is just a show. Alright, well, we've reached stage 4 now. What do we want to listen to? Do we want to go back to actually listen? You know what? Fuck it. We're popcorn songing until the run ends. Pretty sure Popcorn by Hot Butter is very old. Okay, got it. Okay, it is an official Crazy Frog song. Gotcha. You know, I have this crazy memory of owning a Crazy Frog game for the Nintendo DS, but when I look for it, the footage looks nothing like what I remember. Maybe there was multiple Nintendo DS Crazy Frog games. That'd be hilarious if that was actually the case. Oh yeah, I didn't update the Sanyo counter. I kind of forgot I had it. I've been playing for like an hour, and that was my first Sanyo kill. Which, to be fair, yeah, it's just one of those days. But like, man, I've kind of been distracted with everything else. Yeah. My mind's been going in a lot of directions today, and not a lot of those directions have been towards the game. Listen, I'm just having fun listening to the clown music at 1.5 times speed. You know what? Fuck it. And I'm not gonna play that now. I was gonna go and play it, but I'm like, the run's about to die. Unless I get this sick yellow rice cap. I know I have an extra life, but you know what I mean. Alright, well. It's either it caps Jimbo or it just dies in 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. Like those Mentos. Like him. I love the Mentos right now, actually. This is great. Love Mentos. Love them. Love them. Love them. Perfect. We got past Jimbo Bob, me boy. Ooh. Ew. 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 Gross. Grody. You gotta be fucking... Okay. I thought that Yin Yang was gonna shoot because it just refused to die. And I'm like, you can't be serious. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's ridiculous. Do I dare try to pick up the fucking extend? Or the life piece? I don't think I do. I think I do this. We take our runs to Misamaru, alright? We guarantee it. EA Sports. It's in the game. Oh yeah, don't stand up there. She'll shoot. Move and she'll shoot. Goddamn. Well, I had to move up. I didn't have a choice there. It's her fault for being so low on the screen. She shoots the fucking yellow Mentos at me, and it's like, what am I supposed to do about that? Dodge it? No. Can never. It's too big. Speaking of too big to dodge. Okay, well, I just ran into that one. Alright, perfect time to end that song. No, it's shoot and she'll move. Ah, my bad, yeah. You're right. Alright. Enough YouTube shenanigans for now. And then there was a street dancing in the Olympics yesterday. It was super interesting. Oh yeah, my mom was watching that. I remember that. Those people are fucking schmoovin'. Yeah, I didn't like watch much of it, but I just saw like a slow motion cam of somebody just fucking like spinning on the ground. And I'm like, that's sick. That's sick how they do that. Definitely be watching that again next Olympics. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be... I don't really have an interest in watching the Olympics for the most part. And like... But like, this year I've randomly been seeing like a ton of it. Cause like, I was at like a friend's house and like there was like a bunch of people over and like they were all just like watching the Olympics. So I ended up like seeing some of the competitions because of that. And then my mom has also just been watching like a ton of the Olympics. So like when I'm like going in and out of the living room, I can see like her watching it. Like this is like the most amount of the Olympics I've ever seen in a year. Yeah, I'm moving too fast is the issue now. Gotta move fast, but I can't move that fast. Yeah, you've also seen a lot of Olympics this year? Yeah. There's just the... Well, okay, this isn't like the year for the Olympics because it's fucking watched every year. But for me, this is the Olympics year. I think like yeah. I think it's funny. The only Olympics I've actually like seen is like or like my only exposure to the Olympics itself has just been for the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That's my only like real experience with the Olympics. Before this, of course. Now I've seen people like swim and shit. Like real people swim. Not just seeing like Mario do the breaststroke. You know what I mean? Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up. Shit. All I've seen in the Olympics this year is French people started shitting in a river so they couldn't hold any water. Why? What? Oh yeah, all the sports people who swam in CN got sick. What? 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 Why? Why would you do that? That's horrible. Shit in the river? That's so rude. I didn't realize some people were that opposed to the Olympics. The only, like, swimming competitions I saw, like, were, like, indoors. I assumed they were going to be indoors anyway. I guess maybe there's some, like, outdoor swimming competitions as well. But, well, it sounds like those didn't go too well. Ah, God. Apparently part of it was the president saying he'd swim in it to show it was safe. So they shot in it upstream in such a way so that he'd literally swim in shit. Oh, my God. Wow. I was gonna say I've never seen so much hate towards a leader, but that's not true. The France things. You know, just typical France things. Although there was like, there was no better plan there either. It was just like, alright, let's just shit in the river. There's like so many other things they could have thrown in there, but they're like, nah. We as a humanity, we can do incredible things and we can also do very fucking stupid things for no reason. That's what makes us us, I guess. These are the ups and downs of being, of existing. Almost 250. Literally one away. Yeah, sure, there were worse figs to throw in there, but shitting was a power move. I guess you're right. Are you really a real human if you have not shat insane? Or Sienne? I don't know how to pronounce that. Seine. Well, it's France though, so it wouldn't be Spanish vowels. It'd be whatever. It'd be whatever French vowels are, which I don't know. Sin. This conversation is really taking a nosedive. I've had a lot of weird conversations, but I don't think I've ever had I don't think I've had one quite on this level before. The Sinai River. Come on, man. You're gonna shit in the Sinai River? It's went from circus music to popcorn to the Olympics to shit. Oh my god. I mean, when you put it in perspective, yeah. That is what happened. Oh, God. Alright, great. Great. Look at that. I squoze into that gap perfectly. As 'twas all a part of my grand machinations. My movement there is not very clean. I'm just gonna say. Have I still not updated the Sanyo counter? Hold on. Wait. Let me get her in the time down range first, and then I haven't. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. You've had dumber pipelines. Honestly, I can kind of believe that. Well, because, like, I think, like, to be fair, because, like, some conversations can be just, like, so, like, stream of consciousness, right? That, like, you don't realize how dumb the pipeline is until you look back at it. Whereas, like, it's just like, oh, at one point we were talking about this. I'm trying to remember that there was like, it was like a Game Grumps clip that reminds me of that, or it was like Dare saying like, at one point in this episode we were talking about mortality. When I was in the GD community, I'd get into 40-minute long conversations about guns. So wait, what's the GD community again? Actually, don't know if I know that one. I love the fact that they're 40-minute conversations. It's like we really need to, you know, talk about this. Oh, Geometry Dash. Okay. pop. Geometry Dash is funny because it's full of unnecessary drama. Yeah, I don't know too much about like the Geometry Dash community myself. I like well, because like I've seen a little bit of Geometry Dash because like I had like a friend, or I have like a friend or two. I have one friend that I know used to play Geometry Dash, and I think I have another friend who like either used to play it or is still playing Geometry Dash. Other than that, I remember I saw like a Carl Jobst video about Geometry Dash. It was like just like some like real like top player who was like caught cheating or whatever, and then that's about all I've seen. Geometry Dash seems like a cool game. There was this one time where I was in a call with some GD friends, and we somehow ended up watching memes on The Hub for like 2 hours straight. I didn't realize that there were memes there. I mean, I guess there's memes no matter where you look. You can never escape memes. Honestly, that's one nice constant in life to have. It's like you can never escape jokes. You know what I mean? They will like always follow you. You will always find jokes. I should not have lived that. That was complete panic movement. I just lucked out. All right, great. Sounds like a great pastime. Found a fucking MLG and completely lost it. That does sound like something that would exist. Ah, shit. That was just super bad reading on Frozen Peas. I think, like... The MLG stuff, it like, is hilarious. Well, because, like... Oh, God. Like, MLG is something that's, like, very layered, where it's, like, at one point, like, people found it really cool, and then, like, people got older, and then realized, like, what the fuck is this? And then, well, like, to be fair, I think MLG as a fucking circuit or whatever is like, fine or whatever, but, like, you know, like, just the memes surrounding it, it's, like people realize like what are we even talking about? But then now now it's circled around to being funny. It went from like serious to weird to funny. And that's a circle I can get behind. Why did the parallelogram get out of the bus? It was a rhombus. I definitely mispronounced that. Parallelogram. Now that Discord server is a furry one. Funny how things end up. Now YouTube proves is the meta once again. It's the circle of life. No way. To be fair, that was a bad gap to go for on my part. That was a very bad gap to try going for. Okay, she's dead. Jay is not coming back from that one. It's like, don't worry, guys. There's no way the killer could ever get up again. We definitely got him this time. Pay no mind to how close that bullet was to me. Pay no mind. Pay no mind. You don't pay no mind about a damn thing. I can't play the game with her, by the way. I'm not allowed to. Sanyo said this was my corner. She put like every good gap just towards the left. And I just kind of had to sit there and be like, okay. She did that while just going as far to the right as she could, and I, like, you know, you just gotta hold that sometimes, alright? Sometimes Sanyo is just like, sometimes Sanyo doesn't want to look at you, alright? And you have to accept that. It's sad, but it's true. You have offended Sanyo, and now you must pay the price. I'm not entirely sure what I did to offend Sanyo, but it doesn't matter. I've officially offended her and her institution, and her punishment is you go into that corner now. I think she did technically move towards the left, but it was still kind of bad movement RNG. She didn't move very far. And now she's just running away. You get back here, you. You get back here. I'm 2 power away. You ate my sandwich. We live in the era of post-irony. I've never heard it described that way, but that's hilarious. Okay. Guys, gamers, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm going to bet that I can speed kill 2 yin-yang orbs fast enough to make this work. I got this. Fuck. Fuck. How was I below the POC? Alright, well, time for everybody's favorite section of the run, yellow rice. That was just terrible. That was terrible. that was really bad on my part. I fucked up. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang. Just the second I go under the POC line. No. Give me the fucking life piece. Get me out of this chair, you idiots. No, dude. That was so bad. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can deal with that. I can live under these conditions. Oh man, there was that many of you left? Okay, I just gotta go for this one. Hey, that's 2 runs to Misamaru. Despite everything. Literally went to do IN, EX, and N, but not... Or I really want to, but non-8 exists. Yeah, that seems like... Man, I know non-8. That one just seems like misery. Yeah. I really should be focusing on the yin-yang worms a little more, shouldn't I? Okay, well. Hey! I was gonna go for the reset, but I got off on the leaderboards. We're doing it. We're getting there. Look at that. Catching up. How old are... Wait, how old are some of those? I want to see. Player data. Score ranks. Lunatic. Marissa. 20, some of those are in 2021. Those are 2021. Wow. Shoutouts to Moth Extra having 99% of the difficulty stuffed in Suwa War. Suwa War is the one with the 2 Shadow Subakos chasing after you, right? Yeah, but is there an extra pattern as bullshit and Rings of Death? Or I think you meant like as bullshit as Rings of Death. The one after that one? Fuck, which one comes after that? Suwa Wars. It's like... Oh, that timeout? I didn't realize that was the difficult part of that fight. I thought that was like I thought that was like a more scripted part. Like there's like a little bit of randomness there. I guess it just gets really hard right at the end. I didn't remember much about it other than like just the safe spot on the left that works until like the last 20 seconds of the timeout. It's the only thing I remembered. Yeah, that was just terrible. Fairy killing on my part. My fairy killing spree needs work. We still got the 2.0 though. We still get it. We're kind of goated like that. Yeah, you know. Every now and again we do a little bit of goatedness. Sadly, we're not goated enough to actually get another run back to stage 5, but you know. we're still kind of goated like that. Also, shoutouts to Philosophy of the Dispelled killing 4 of my runs. One was my fault for trying to spawn graze the bullets. Or the bubbles. Philosophy of the Disease. Of the Despised. That's a Koishi one, right? Philosophy of the Despised, Philosophy of a Hater Person. Of a hater person for being such a cool name. What? Of a hated person for being such a cool name. Is that a number where you can just like translate the title of that spell card? Like, I assume for such a cool name would not be a part of, like, the translation. Okay, well, that fucking sucks. I forgot Koishi has 2 timeouts. God, Koishi was so fucking long ago, dude. Okay, yeah. Okay, they are just different translations. Got it. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah, wait. So, I forget. Koishi Timeout 2. That's the one where it's like, it's like the one where there's like a whole grid of bullets, and then she's just kind of in the background, and wherever she moves, like the bullets like puff up into these like kind of like cellular looking bullets. It's that one, right? Cellular organisms. I forget what our other timeout is actually, because the other one in my head that feels like a timeout isn't a timeout. It's like the attack pattern she has that just like looks like DNA, or that just straight up like looks like DNA. And, like, she moves, like, all around the fucking screen. So you'd think it's a timeout, but you're actually supposed to shoot at her. Okay, yeah, so I am remembering that. I think Rorschach is it? Or I think Rorschach's the one I'm talking about. I should really read the chat after I fight Michael, not before. That might help me dodge the bullets. Nice. First time I was the one where she's in the middle and you have to spin her. Oh! Wait a minute. Yeah. It's like the one where you leave like... Yeah, it's the one where you leave, like, a trail of bullets behind you as you keep moving. So you have to, like, you have to switch between making your movement, like, slow and fast. So you have, like, a gap to get through, right? Okay, yeah, that one. I completely forgot about that card. There's so many patterns, and I know the names to almost, like, 0 of them. Like, I've seen so many patterns, and I just, like, and I can't remember, like, half of them off the top of my head. Like, I do realize, like if I ever, like, went back to, like, cause I have, like, an LNB in 10, right? But, like, if I were to go back and just try to play 10 on Lunatic, I'd probably struggle for, like, for like, the first run or two until I'd, like, pick back up on, like, what the patterns even were. I definitely could have killed you. I don't know why I didn't greed. I should have greeded. Because, like, there's just, like, so many, like, stage sections and patterns that I'd probably only remember, like, after I'd see them, not before. I remember that there was also some, like, dodging tricks I used to do when I was going for LNBs, specifically because I was like, yeah, fuck it, like I'm committed. I remember my old mentality for like stage strategies. It was like for the most part in Touhou 10, I was a score runner until I got every extend in the game. Then I no longer give a fuck about score. I always struggle with them off because I try to score the early game. Yeah. I think my PB before reaching Minariko is 20.89 million. Reaching Minariko. Damn. I don't remember what my PB was. I don't think it was that high. The thing is, I said I was a score player, but I didn't actually do everything optimally. I learned some like slightly more optimal strategies for like scoring in the early game, but I wasn't doing like the most. Like, I wasn't doing research into what the most effective strategies were or how you're supposed to pull them off. I mainly just watched Crispy play and tried to copy whatever he was doing. that was my main strategy for just scoring more points. And hey, it worked pretty well. When I was on a good run, like I think like I could max out. I could max out on the score extends by like stage 3, which is not bad. I think like most of my runs though like weren't like amazing like that, so it was like because like the thing is like dying impacts your score so much. So I think most of my like getting like the 150 mil extend mainly came at stage 4, but I could get some like stage 3 150 mils. And again, after I did that, I no longer worried about the score. I was a score runner until I wasn't. I scored normal mode, so I already knew most of the routes for Lunatic. Interesting. I guess it makes sense that the routes would be like the same between the diffs. They'd just probably be like slightly harder to pull off on Lunatic. Well, either slightly harder or way harder, depending on the stage section. Because sometimes like the bullets will just straight up get in the way of the route. It is weird, right? Because like while technically you should be able to like get more points more consistently because there's less bullets on normal mode, it's also like you don't get as many points on normal mode because of the way the game was designed. Yeah, I might be fucked. Never mind, I'm not fucked, I'm thriving. I'm thriving, spelled with an F. Great. Okay, yeah, I was about to run right up into that bullet before she died. Just, like, I had no plan there. It was just straight up I misread that, and I got saved by the bell. Good old frozen peas. How it feels good to just be here and just doing things. Bro, I can't think of frozen peas the same way anymore. Like whenever I hear their name, I'm just like, don't mention it. That actually kind of did happen. I was watching like Breaking Bad, and somebody was saying like put some frozen peas on that. It should like help with the swelling or whatever. And I'm like, don't mention frozen peas. Please don't. I don't know if my heart can take it. And by routes, I mostly mean just faith management. Yeah, well, like, the faith management is, like, the most important part of that. Just making sure your faith doesn't fall off. It's honestly pretty cool, because it makes you, like... It makes you have to consider, like, how you collect things. It's a pretty fun system. Ah, god damn it. Aw, dang it. I don't know what... I guess I should have just been farther off to the side. Probably the correct solution there. I just didn't want to be too far away from her. Is that much of an ask? I guess it is. In retrospect, I was being a little rude. I should have backed off. She clearly didn't want me to stand that close to her, and you know what? That's fair. That was rude of me. I overextended my boundary. I'm sorry. Please, thank you. Oh my god. That was just a rude pattern from her, honestly. That was so rude on her part. Okay. Thank you, Lily White. Alright, thank you, Lily White. Thank you. Lily White popped off that final. I need to finish Breaking Bad. I'm still at season 1. Yeah. I was kind of slow going at it at first, but I think like during like season 3, that was when I really started picking up steam for watching it, and so now I'm like at season 5. Although now that I've gotten to season 5, I've kind of slowed down again. Like, season 5 is going to be a rough one to watch, because season 5 has, like, most seasons of Breaking Bad have 13 episodes. The only exceptions are season 1, which is 7 episodes, and season 5, which is 16 episodes. And there's probably going to be a lot of story they tell in that 16 episodes, and it's going to be fucking difficult to watch through for me. Because, like, this is, like, I mean, this is it. This is where, like, everything comes to, like, a climax. And it's gonna be brutal to watch. I want to see it, though. Just, you know, in my own time. Nah. That was just bad yellow rice reading on my part. I'm like moving around a little too much, I think. I'm just trying to go to where I can like read it the best, but because of that, I'm like moving around a fuck ton, and then eventually I always end up in a spot where I'm like shit, I don't know where to go from here. No, dude, that covered that. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. I think that's the first Jimbo def I've actually had today. I think my other 2 Jimbos were caps. Oh, I didn't update the Sanyo counter, did I? Didn't update it. God damn it. That was bad. That was super bad. Like, he's choking, guys. He's choking. His stage 4 movement kind of fucking sucks, though. Kind of fucking sucks. Not gonna lie. It's a kid. I've seen your stage 4 movement. It's garbage. It's shit, honestly. Alright, your stage 4 movement isn't all it's cracked up to be. You're off the mission. You're off the mission. I'm just not even bothering. I'm not even bothering. I'm not going to get a head start on that goober, so I'm not even going to attempt to take him out with 1 power. That is free runs to Misamaru, by the way. That is free for free Misamarus. Alright, well, let's fight. This is the best pace I've had into Misamaru today. I've been gaining 1 life each time I get into Misamaru. every time I get to Misamaru. Gain exactly 1 more life. Will it be enough to get past Spell 1? We'll see. Spell 1 is kind of an asshole. Spell 1's kind of fucking rude with it, though. You know what I mean? See, like that. That was so rude of it. How could it do that? I went too far to the left. Or I didn't go far enough. I was trying to squeeze in between them, so in that case I went too far. Shit fucking sucks, bro. Shit fucking sucks. I don't really got a lot of time, is the thing. I got like 10 minutes. Here's what I say. Here's what I say. We enable that good old TH prac. Look at this. Look at this board. Alright, we enable TH prac and we do a little bit of Misamaru practice. Last night, I did some, like, Misamaru, like, final practice like I always do, and then went to sleep, but let's actually just practice the whole fight. For the 9 minutes we have, let's just practice it. Keep going too high up to start. Keep making her shoot the yellow. Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to test too, actually. Because, like, so she only shoots yellow if you're... Or she only shoots the Mentos if you're too high up on the screen, right? And I'm realizing that I think Takane does that too with her spell too. Oh, that fucking sucks. Alright, hold on. I just can't get past spell 1 today. It's absurd, but I really want to see that. Hold on. So check this out, right? See, so if I stand down here, she only shoots that. But see, if I get right up next to her, she starts shooting this. Which I never realized. So it's like, if I start her final and I'm like all the way over here, it's like suddenly there's just like a layer of those free. And I'm like, what the fuck causes that? Over the longest time, I was like, what causes that? Which I never knew. Well, like, most of the time I'm not up there, so I forget about it for the most part. But again, it was only recently that I realized, like, oh, if you're standing right here, like, Misamaru does the same shit. Or it's like she shot the Mentos at me when I was close. If I get, like, right up here, she's gonna start shooting Mentos. But if I stay down here, she doesn't shoot Mentos. It goes for both non-1 and non-2. Non-free is just kind of its own bullshit. So I don't think that one's distance based at all. That is something interesting about non-1, non-2 that I have never noticed. Or that I didn't notice for a long time. Like, with one power, like, even getting, like, even just getting a 2 miss on spell 1 can be difficult. Like, I'm sad that I lost that run the way I did, but, like, I don't really blame myself that much if I'm being honest, because it still fucking sucks. Probably an anti-save spot method that Zone just copy-pasted. Yeah. I don't really know how you'd safe spot Misamaru, like, non-1 or non-2, though, even without that there. Oh, hey, I got it. I have 5 minutes. Can I actually get a single practice attempt past spell 1 in that time is seeming to be the question. Yeah, I really should have just practiced the Misamaru fight last night, like, regardless of her final. I just kind of got to practicing her a little late. I cannot believe I lived that. Or that. Alright. That's a guaranteed. That's a guaranteed, like, I win that. But can I make it a 1 miss? I can. Nice. So it's up, then down. Then up. I feel like not having the or like knowing how to manage the Mentos is super important for that non, because like if you have one power, you cannot afford to like drop DPS against her, because the pattern becomes so worse as it goes on. And so if you're spawning Mentos, that means you're gonna have lower DPS against her because you can't stay like lined up with her. Alright, there we go. We got past spell 2. Bro, I had a fucking... God, I forgot. This week, I had a run that had 2 lives going into non-free, and then I had a 2 miss on non-free. Like, this was an actual run that game over to non-free, and I felt I was devastated. Luckily, this week I also ended up getting a run to here, so it wasn't all for naught. But like, man, I felt devastated about that run in the moment. I was so mad. That was just terrible on my part. He just puts anti-safe spot methods on random patterns at times. You told me what the anti-safe spot bullets on Beyond Buddhist Diamond were supposed to do. Well, you know, clearly they're anti-safe spot bullets. Like, you know, like if I really wanted to, I could safe spot like right there, you know? Like, boom, safe spot. See? safe spot. Alright, fuck. Okay, I did get an attempt to her final. Let me just practice yin yang suffocation for like 2 minutes. I don't even necessarily need to cap it. I'd like to cap it, but sometimes that can take me a little while. So let's just, yeah, as just a final little wrap up, let's just do this. Better not get hit. If you get hit, you know what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna laugh. Everybody in the comment section is gonna type ha 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 ha, and I'm gonna be very sad about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep at 2 in the afternoon. And I'm just like All right, I think this is the last shot I get. Last shot. If you don't get it right now, it's all going down. Nobody will ever let you live this down if you get hit right here and now. No pressure though. But like, you know, like no pressure. But if you fail this, like, you know, I'll never forgive you. Like your family will never forgive you. Anybody whoever sees this will never let you forget it. You know, but no pressure. Ah, shit. Well. Too bad. That wasn't a terrible session. Definitely could have been worse. I got free runs to Misamaru despite taking an hour to get to stage 4. So I say that's something. In any case, thank you so much for ever watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.